sir.
So, as I was telling to everybody, so you are from same my college, and you are the youngest
Yeah.
entrepreneur. I think you have got your award of entrepreneur this year. So, like,
Right, right.
it's pleasure that the guy like you, the junior guy like you from my college itself, and at this position, running our independent company, private limited company, and you are the VP for the World Book of Record also. So Vivek, it's up to you.
Right.
So
For Uttar
hospitality,
Pradesh. Yes,
there
yes.
are the hospitality industry. You can go to other sectors and all, so you can grow. So it's all up to you. So Vivek, tell me about yourself. Let the people know who you are and what you are doing.
Start from once I started my career. Uh, it is my pleasure that you are my senior. We are from same college. You guided me during my initial career also. I remember I was training under you, and that's how all started. And I'm really glad that you are so energetic, sitting still, managing all hospital activities, and you are doing all this interview session to motivate newcomers.
Just
So it is really, I mean, good to see such kind of energy. I mean, hardly people find like you have such kind of energy, such level of energy, managing all very critical situation, sitting in hospital. Still, you are active on all kind of activity which can enhance the newcomer or the people who are a part of the hospitality struggling due to this COVID-19 has uh, demotivated a lot many people, has lost their jobs, trying to find and do something on their own. And it will be a really great strength, after watching your all kind of interviews. They'll get some kind of motivation, and they will be able to understand this is not the end of the world. The many other people has started something or the other, and they are able to sustain themselves on this market in this industry or other industries too. So it's a great initiative taken by you, sir.
thank you, Vivek. Thank you. What made you
Sure, sure.
what made you think to start your own business? Like in Corona pandemic, most of the people were scared, like they were losing jobs. Some of the people were not getting like salaries for like around 4 months, 5 months, and they are kicked out without a notice. So like you didn't panic, you started your setup. So like this situation was tough for everybody, I know very well. So how you plan a business that's at your own?
Yeah, I'll be very honest, sir. I mean, after doing hotel management, I could not limit myself only in particular industry where I have done my academics, initial academics. Even though I switched hotel industry for in mid of my career, uh, after becoming head of the department, I joined one of the MNC company as an administration head. I worked there. I experienced how MNC works. Then again, I switched back to hospitality with HOD and above profile, uh, senior manager profile. I worked there even though I started two ventures in mid of the transition phase. Two companies I started. I startup was well, but I could not sustain. I was very new to the business understanding and all. And that two businesses were related with the hospitality. Hospitality is very wide sector, and it's not like a limited one. Whether somebody has a background of some kind of course or some kind of thing, they have to be focused on their particular stream what they have chosen for. The hospitality, do not limit yourself. It's sky is the limit. You can switch over wherever you would like to. If you are capable and if you have experience and you can utilize those experiences in different industries, you will be more than welcome. And the hospitality, talking about hospitality, gives a lot of things which other industry cannot provide. I'll be very honest. Hospitality, first of all, I should say that discipline is very, very important aspect.
True.
During our initial training stage, uh, endless working hours. So that also gives different strength, discipline, and the limit. No limitation of working hours. That itself a great strength that we learn about, and then we go forward, then we understand about the people management, because being in hotel industry and my background was front office, and then later on I moved to revenue, you get an opportunity to interact with many people, regular basis. Many different and tough people also being in hotel. Many travelers and some expert travelers, some new travelers. They have different kind of expectations and different kind of complaints you come across to, and that gives you a strength and a knowledge how to handle those kind of people. And then I started writing a couple of things also. I have written a couple of articles about, guest handling and problem solving and how to handle fussy guest and blah, blah, blah. All related with front office. And I majorly focused on guest relation, front office operations and revenue management. I'm really glad that I got an opportunity. Multiple times I have been visiting lecturer in IIHM, Welcome Group, and DY Patil University, and many other colleges. I'm very interesting and enthusiastic person who loves to interact with newcomers and give some information what I have probably they can enhance in their career and they can put something so that they should be having some kind of confidence that they are in right track. So many other skill development centers where the hospitality and short courses has been managed by the individual centers. I was associated with them. I was going there to give something or the other information was they can understand, they can utilize in practical life. So I have been into this kind of activities, so it is really good.
My second question was same thing. So whatever you replied, like what you have gained from the hospitality industry, you replied already. So do you think that the hospitality industry will die after this pandemic? What do you think? What's your views?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's
We, I mean, humanity, if you'll talk about, started from food and the wheel. Wheel, and
yes.
I'm talking about a vehicle wheel. Yeah.
True.
Meal and the wheel. Meal and wheel was the need of that hour, and that's how everything started and everything came across.
True.
Which will not be stopped, which will never die, which will never die. But if somebody has to survive, they have to eat, they have to stay, they have to travel, they have to do all other activities. At the bay, whatever we do, being an entrepreneur, being a employee, or whatever it is, what we do whatever to earn some kind of money to feed ourselves, to feed our families, to feed our dependent people, and give some kind of basic standard of living and luxury standard of living depends on the basic thought process, depends on people to people. So hospitality is a sector where it will not die for sure, since it is dependent industry, because other industry will work well, their earning will be well, so they will come out and they will expand in hotels or restaurants or any hospitality divisions. Due to that reason, we had to means hospitality had to suffer little bit, but it will come up. It will come up again. It will take a little bit of time. It's taking time. I believe many other hotels started operations. They are getting good number of guests also.
Yes, true.
So it will come up again. And this is the industry which will never die. I'll again repeat it.
Sure. Tell me one thing. What was the reason behind joining the hospitality industry?
I was thinking. I was a student of mathematics. I started preparation for engineering. But everybody is aspire for they do not get very easily, or whatever they think they do not. Sometimes they do not meet it. So I believe I met you before starting my career. I was there. I'll come across with some story, and it's wonderful. I was there in Indore. Indore has an aviation college, a aeronautical maintenance engineering college, and I was selected for the same. I went there for admission, but something or the other reason, I could not take admission. There was something which I will not be able to share in this meeting. And then I came across to meet you. You also gave lot of input about hospitality, and that's how I got a little bit of motivation and insights about the hospitality, and that's how I got admission in our college, and that's how I started. So I mean, majorly it's all credit goes to you. I should say that taking admission in hospitality, that was never an option in my mind. I was, engineering guy, was preparing for engineering, and all of a sudden, I could not take admission in AME. I switched over. I took admission in hospitality, and that's how everything started. And I'm here now.
Do you regret joining hospitality?
No, I don't know. Hospitality has given a lot of things to me. It has given the major thing I should say is relationship. Is in guest relationship teach you a lot of things, how to handle different peoples, how to talk public relationship, and that gives you a confidence like anything. Being in hotel, you get an opportunity to meet with hundreds of people coming from hundreds of industries,
True.
hundreds of different kind of thought process, hundreds of countries you get opportunity to meet across. And that's how, if you are smart enough and if you have intelligence and if you have dedication that you're going to do something, and you try and gather information, and you have to be open to learn anything and whatever come across to you. And that I have learned tremendous being in hotel. So I mean, whatever I am, it's all due to my past experience, and my major experiences was in hospitality.
So do you remember Ravi Katos? Mr. Ravi Katos, the late
Yes,
Mr. Ravi Katos,
yes,
the champ.
yes. Yeah,
He
yeah. Why
was
not?
the gem.
I remember.
So we'll
Yes,
never
yes.
find the GM like him. What we have learned from him, the way he used to work, like I have never found, like in my whole career, I have never found the GM like him. I still miss him. So like he had a lot of knowledge and he was very friendly. And you will remember him.
Yeah, but though I have come across,
Mhm.
many general managers taking initiative to be interactive with, down the labels, the team member, which is really, really important now. I mean,
Yeah.
in the current scenario, it doesn't work out sitting in the office and uh,
Mhm.
handling everything alone. It doesn't work out. You have to be interactive. You have to be engaged with each and every employee, and it gives a lot of different impact. It gives the confidence to the employee that your general manager is
True.
together with you. Uh, I mean, it can turn around your hotel in terms of every aspect.
True. True. What suggestion would you like to give the new joiners who are joining the hospitality industry? See, you are from the front office background, right? So mostly after doing your IT, when you are coming to the front office background, there is a concept like you can't go abroad. There are a lot of restriction in abroad, like you have to learn the additional language. So, but after looking at you, after seeing at you what you have done, and from the front office department, you have switched over and you are independently running your business. So, from my point of view, after joining the front office, also you have a great career ahead. So I want to know the view of yours. What do you think?
See, to grow in career, you don't have to focus on the growth. I'll be very talking about some different kind of strategy, or rather I should not say a strategy. I mean, it's your choice and your willingness to do it, how you would like to grow yourself.
Yeah.
If somebody is focused a lot on the growth or in the commercial part, they miss out a very important thing, is keeping relationship. If you're working with hotel ABCD, I'll not name any hotel, ABCD hotel, if you're only willing for your increment or incremental benefits and all, for a small amount you may leave that ABCD hotel, you go to XYZ hotel. A kind of relationship what you have built in ABCD hotel, you will miss a lot. If you're too commercial, that you it doesn't matter for your relationship. So once you go on the mid level management, the kind of network what you had, it's all lost.
So
And today's scenario, your network is your net worth. And being in hospitality, if you're not able to carry your network along with you, you will not be able to survive and go further on senior management league. So I will say to focus on only on the growth. Focus on kind of people whom you meet, a kind of relationship what you carry, a kind of knowledge what you get. Keeping all in aspect, the graph will always go on.
true.
But if you're only focused about the graph, you can draw a graph on the paper the way you would like to, but your career will go the way people want you to grow.
Yeah, true.
And if you jump many wells across, some or the other day, you will find that you have done a mistake. So patience is the key of success. You have to be patient. You have to maintain the relationship. Do not spoil relationship. Industry is very small, and you may find across many people who had bad experience with you will be sitting with something or the other on the different label, and you will be not be able to cope up with that. So
True.
be polite, because industry says that be polite. It's always respect seniors. That gives different impact in your career.
Because see, our industry like stability. What I say, I don't want to name one person is there. Like from last 2 years, he's jobless. He's sitting at home. Although he has
Mhm.
traveled to Asian countries, Arabic countries, South African nation, South America, but the problem with them, 6 months, 7 months, switch over. 6 months, 7 months, switch over, right? So
Very bad impact.
he has been working with Hilton. He has been working with the big brands. He had been with the Maldives, but now he is nowhere. He has worked as a director housekeeping, like almost he has around 15 to 16 years of experience. But big question mark. 6 months, 7 months, switch over. 6 months, 7 months,
Absolutely,
switch over.
absolutely.
So now he is struggling to find a job. So what I see, like new joinees and
Absolutely.
all, like last week we had an interview. I think you have gone through that YouTube interview also. Niaz, I had an interview with him. He is the executive housekeeper with Hilton.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
like what we spoken, most of the new joinees, they go for a standalone properties, nothing, no brand, nothing, right? They see the position, and after like 2 3 years, you will be nowhere. Because
yes.
right now the HR, whoever are working as HR professionals, like my sister is already in HR, so most probably your this one, the highlighted part, what he has mentioned, what he has done, that's all, nothing. So those all CVs goes to the garbage early or in the database only. So Vivek,
Sir, being in business, I mean, being an entrepreneur also, whenever I, start hiring for my team, I do not focus on academics. Somebody is really great in academic doesn't mean that somebody will perform great.
true, true.
I look at attitude of the person. I have a team member who is doing wonderfully well. I have never interviewed, interacted. I understood, and I guess that attitude is matching what I'm looking forward. And the people are really working great. I mean, my company is not that big. It's just a startup, and we are struggling further. But I'm sure with the kind of energy, a kind of potential what we have, will grow further. And the team is doing wonderfully well. The reason why I'm telling, because in hospitality, many other people think about my academics are not great. That's the reason the big hotels are not giving opportunity. It doesn't mean it means your kind of network. First of all, if your fresher network will not be there, the kind of college what you're doing, the kind of support your college is providing. You may be doing hotel management from great college, but there is no support provided from the college. It does not mean anything.
Sure.
It's just a tagline what you have got it from the college, and they will not be able to support for your further careers also. So you have to get aligned with the real people who will be able to support in future, who have hands-on experience in industry, who have a great network. You have to get support from that. And of course, your knowledge and skill and your attitude is really, really important, because in hospitality, you're dealing with the different people. And though many other circumstances, being in housekeeper also, so you have must experience hotel has no fault, but still guest is scolding for
Yeah,
no
true.
reason.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so a lot of time it happens. It maybe some guest mood is spoiled. Somebody came for a business meeting could not go well. That person will come back to the hotel and they will release the frustration to the hotel guys,
Yeah,
something or the other, making excuses.
true.
So we have to go through all different line and challenges, and that kind of learning you will never ever get in different industry, I'm telling.
True. So Vivek, all the best for your business frame. So you grow.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir.
Now I
Thank
think
you
it's
very
a
much.
private limited, so it should go up.
Yes,
So it should go up.
yes, yes,
So I want to hear that
yes.
Vivek is having the branches all over the all over the country.
We
So
have branches in different states,
okay,
different cities across too. Yeah.
Okay.
We have more or less 7, 8 branches across India, and 2 branches in Delhi NCR area. We are trying to figure it out more. We are trying to, build a great network and great team who can take this company forward. And our company is means handling and managing related with the talent itself. So uh, it of course it will come up because we
So
are managing talent. So for our company also talent will come up.
so if you want, if somebody want to tie up with you, what can they do? So email ID or
We can
number.
approach. Somebody can approach. Yes.
Okay,
Somebody can approach.
I'll
We
be
can approach them.
definitely just provide. I'll be providing your email ID, your number in description, so they can contact with you. And Vivek, any support from my
Sure,
side if
sure,
you
sure,
required, I'm there always for you. So you guys are
sure,
set.
sure, sure. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
Sadhguru,
No,
thank
it's
you.
all.
Bye bye.
It's
Yeah,
it's
tell me.
all. Yeah, it's all about the kind of college what we have been into. Our senior people was too cooperative, too supportive. Due to that reason, your whole experience means my past, all past experience, my past all colleagues and seniors, whatever I'm here, due to all that reasons, despite good or bad moment, my every seniors and juniors have supported me. Due to that reason, I'm here for.
Sure.
So I am really thankful to them. Also, I am using your platform to thank
Definitely,
all my seniors and juniors.
definitely. Vivek.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.